as a Protestant, remember that we hold to sola scriptura. That doesn't mean you have to. It just means that from our framework, Scripture is the only apostolic authority that is infallible. That doesn't mean we don't hold to other authorities. It doesn't mean we don't like the creeds. It just means that when it comes to an infallible authority, we believe Scripture is the only one.
Ruslan has great intentions here. By all means, we should look at Scripture. But this does highlight how sola scriptura can put the cart before the horse. Because while there's debate on the precise chronology, many scholars believe that the first books of the New Testament would be St. Paul's letters, like his letter to the Galatians and his 2 letters to the Thessalonians. And yet he begins those letters by greeting the churches of the Galatians and the church of the Thessalonians. So we can say, as a matter of certainty, that the church and its governing structure predates the entire New Testament. And it's not just that these churches already existed, it's that they had been personally established by apostles like Paul. St. Paul even reminds the Corinthian church of this, that he was the one who first laid the foundation of Jesus Christ for them. And the Acts of the Apostles show us Paul and Barnabas going from city to city and appointing elders for every church. So you're just not going to find a passage in the New Testament that says this is how to build the church, because the church was already built up before a word of the New Testament was ever written. And the same people writing the New Testament books were the ones who'd already done that church building. So while the only apostolic authority that modern Protestants like Ruslan might acknowledge today is the New Testament, the people in those early churches could look to something else. They could look to the local church that they were a part of, which had been established by the apostles. So they knew what Christian church governance looked like, not by reading about it, but by living it.